Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. I'm going to be doing the mid-month readings today with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition, the Akashic Tarot, Everyday Witch Tarot, Morgan Greer Tarot, and Crystal Angels Oracle cards. A little bit about how I'm being called to read today. I don't know if it's going to play out like this in every single video, but today I'm being called to start with getting energies with the Lenormand deck and the Akashic deck, and then using these as more of a tarot and these more of like oracle cards for the energies at play. And then the crystal angels will be used as advice moving forward. So that's what we're planning on doing today. I hope that you enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome to the Aquarius mid-month August reading. This reading is for anyone who has Aquarius in their chart. You don't have to have Aquarius in your chart, you can just be drawn to the video. Cross-watchers are also welcome. You don't have to watch this video mid-month August. You can watch it anytime that you come across it if you feel drawn to it. All that I ask is that if you're here watching this video, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, Aquarius, today when I was getting into your energy, first off, I tried, I think 2 or maybe even 3 times before this, so I never actually got to like the shuffling or anything like that. I was just trying to get into your energy and would get distracted, so maybe you might be distracted. And then so I have been listening to music when I've been meditating as well on the energies, and so the song that came up when I was meditating on you, like the first song, was it's a song called Up on the Roof by Laura Nyro, I believe is how you say her name. It's from the 70s. And it's just about, needing to kind of like get away. Like say there's like a party going on and you kind of just need to get away, be by yourself, go enjoy the cool night air up on the roof. And so maybe you're just needing or wanting some time to yourself. So the first card we have here is the Anchor. And let me look at it for a second. Okay. So what I'm getting is the chain on this, it doesn't even seem to be broken. It just is like short. It's not like snapped or anything. So I'm not sure what happened to the rest of the chain. But so it's not chained to anything. Yet to me, instead of seeming like it's sinking, it actually looks to me like it's coming up out of the water. And that it's almost like the birds are like encircling it and like raising it up. Because I've never seen the birds in this card before. And I don't know why birds would be really swarming around like a big hunk of metal coming out of the ocean. I don't think that would really help their fishing or anything. Anyway, so it just seems like these birds are circling around this anchor. And anchor. So I don't think this is like what it technically means in the book or anything, but with that song Up on the Roof where you're wanting to like be alone, it seems like maybe you might have some obligations that you feel like are weighing you down, even though I do feel like this is like coming up out of the water. It could be either or. But it's like there's something, I don't know, or maybe you've just like freed yourself from it. There was something tying you down and you're no longer chained to it. This is like, you know, free, and it's coming up out of the water. Interesting. So maybe you've recently ended something that was weighing you down. Oh, and you have the letter on the bottom, so it could be a relationship. It could be, I don't know, maybe it like a contract, because there's like a pen and a paper, so I get contract with that. So it could be like a job or a marriage, or, you know, anything that, or a lease or whatever. You could just be getting rid of something that has to be in writing. Okay. Now, can I get some cards for Aquarius, mid-month August? Please and thank you. 1 to 2 cards for Aquarius, please. Okay. Initiation in the Count Saint Germain. Okay, hang on. I want to look at the book here real quick. Give me a second. Okay, so it's so funny that it's like, this is like, I feel part of the same energy, because listen to this. I'm going to quote this book here. Some loss of lower vibration relationships, jobs, or activities may be required in order to lift you to new heights and power that await you. So it's so funny that it's like saying lift you to new heights, because you're literally severing ties. And normally when you would see an anchor, you would see it sinking, but I see it as coming out, like there's something lifting it out of the water. And so it's like coming up. What did it say in the book? What it was? Lift you to new heights. Yeah. So you're obviously doing some reflecting, and you're, oh wait, it said something else too. Hang on. I thought it did. Never mind. There's just the loss of relationships, jobs, and activities. So yeah, it's like you're going out and you're kind of reflecting, and by kind of like secluding yourself away from, like, it could be toxic friendships or significant others or coworkers, whatever. But it's like you're going out and you're secluding yourself with that up on the roof imagery, and you're getting like this lightning bolt moment that's gonna show you where to go. Show you where to go. Okay. So let's get some clarification on what you're moving towards, I guess. Yeah. I'm also seeing with those 4 people, it's like it could be like a soul tribe type thing, where whatever it is you're choosing, it's going to bring people into your life. Like, it feels like you're losing people, but it's going to bring in the right people. That's what I'm getting there with that. Okay, so can I get 2 or 3 cards for Aquarius August mid-month reading, please? Aquarius Collective. 2 or 3 cards, please. Yeah. So you got the 3 of Swords. the Three of Pentacles on the bottom, 3, 3. You know what's funny is I'm kind of seeing like where maybe there's a roof outside this window that you can go sit on. And you're out there and you're getting fresh air, and then there starts like this thunderbolt, right? So it starts storming, and it's like the incoming of the rain. It's also really refreshing. There's more water here too. It's like the incoming of the rain is refreshing and cleansing, because water is so cleansing. And you just get this clarity, and it is a little heartbreaking when we have those moments of clarity about things that we have been keeping in our lives that we're not supposed to be keeping in our lives. It's heartbreaking. You still have to grieve something even if you know it's not right for you. You're still losing something, you know. So it's like, it could definitely be work. It could definitely be a job, because you have the Three of Pentacles here, and especially this one specifically always screams like teamwork to me, because they're all working together to figure out a plan here. Okay, I'm gonna get one or two more. Can I get one or two more cards for Aquarius, please? Mid-month August. Aquarius Collective, one or two more cards, please. Oop. Okay. Got Temperance on the bottom. 14 again. There's another 14 there. Okay. So you got the Seven of Cups. Hang on a second. I need to get a new thing for my table, but because this is like a jersey material, it's so hard to shuffle on and move cards around. So Seven of Cups, it's like once you decide to release whatever is holding you back, whatever's been weighing you down, you get all the options you've ever considered but never thought a possibility. So you get to choose what you get to start next. And it's funny because this was kind of like, this Temperance was kind of down, so I could see that it was the Two of Swords underneath there. And the Two of Swords in this deck, it's like you don't even need a second chance because you already have a bullseye. So it's like whatever you pick is going to be the next right thing. That's what I always go with that. With the Temperance on the bottom. Temperance. Yeah. Just try to make a wise decision. But it's like anything new is going to be the right thing because it's just going to be good for your soul, you know? To just move forward in something that you've never thought that you always thought that you couldn't have it because of whatever it was that was holding you up. Like, I can never do this because I have this I have to do, you know? And okay, let's see. I kind of want to know and because we already have the Three of Swords figured out, kind of, right? Oh, maybe we should see what that moment of clarity is with that storm and the lightning bolt and sitting out and get hit with a moment of truth. I wonder what your truth is. Is that being too nosy? Ooh. So you have Temperance again. So you have 3 14s out here. And then you have Strength. So I'm kind of getting that you might not have had the confidence before this. But that rain, when you were sitting outside on that rooftop, it's like, and obviously this is metaphorical. You weren't literally sitting outside in the rain. I mean, you could have been, but that's highly unlikely. But I don't know. It was like something cleansed you. Something cleansed you of feeling like you were stuck. And it's like strength. So, like the universe sent you strength. And so, you know, normally in the strength card, the lion is usually like a little bit more subdued than this lion is. This lion still looks like it's struggling a little bit, but the woman's not fearful. And so I feel like this is kind of like it's spirit, or, you know, God, angels, whatever you want to call it, coming to you and like trying to like soothe you. And you're still like a little bit in this 3 of Swords, like a little bit in 7 of Cups, like options. And like it's a little bit scary, right? And you're still feeling that a little bit, but the universe is coming in and just like, it's okay. Just stop resisting. You're gonna be okay. Lack mentality is gone. No more of that. I want one more, I think. There too. You know, I was gonna kind of like maybe look in a little bit more to see like what you're leaving behind, but they told me it's different for everyone. Some people it's a relationship, some people it's work, some people it's a house, or some like material possession that like, that's so weird. A material possession that you feel like controls you. Maybe you have like an obsession with like a collection of some sort, or I don't know, and it's like, and so you like, it's turned from a hobby into an obsession, and it's not been, and it's more like stress than it is joy now. I don't know. It's another 3 on the bottom there. Okay, so we got the 2 of Swords. I saw the 2 of Swords earlier. So I put the Hermit here because when I see this 2 of Swords, it's like her swords are going up into the corners. And so it's like these are her, it's like what she's, you know, she's blindfolded, right? So it's like what she's trying to pull in and focus on. With that Hermit, it's very much like that Up on the Roof song too, where it's like you're going out and you're shining your light. I don't know, it's just your, oh, okay. So they're saying that maybe you're like a really extroverted person, or you have like a lot of like social obligations, because it's almost like they're saying you have to have the strength to kind of like withdraw, because it's not something that you normally do. And people aren't going to be expecting that of you, and it's like they're gonna freak out a little bit, I think. They're gonna like have a little freak out moment. If people like depend on you to like be certain places at certain times and you're just like all of a sudden like, I can't do this anymore, I'm sorry, it's gonna freak them out. But it's okay. It's okay though. That's not your problem. Like, when we change, either the people in our lives change with us or they don't. And if they don't, then we can't really do anything about that, you know? We still have to just keep moving on our path. Which it's saying you're going to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you some advice. I have some advice, like one. Let's do two. Two advice cards for Aquarius Collective for the mid-month of August, please. I have two advice cards for Aquarius, please. Yeah, with that 3 of Cups on the bottom, look at this. They're all like looking directly at you. And 3 of Cups is kind of like about like community, right? Like celebrating with the people around you. So maybe you're deciding to quit. Like, I just got that you decided to quit drinking because of the water here, the cups here, the water here. And it's like with that, yeah, it's like maybe you're deciding to quit drinking and you have a lot of people in your life that have kind of depended on you drinking with them. And I know that sounds crazy, but it happens, you know, like when someone decides to get sober, I feel like I don't know, I've never been in this situation. I mean, I've been around addicts before, like, you know, close personal people. But when someone decides to quit drinking, I feel like their friends often, they can attack them because they're threatened, because they know that they would never be able to do something like that. And if they don't have that reaction, if they have a really good reaction, they're like really supportive and proud of you, that's someone on your vibration. That's someone that can keep chilling with you. You know what I mean? It's like, so I am getting that some of you might be deciding to quit drinking. And it's gonna seclude you. And not only are you gonna have to give up, and this could be true for even if it's not alcohol, if it's a relationship or anything, it's like you're not only giving something up, but you're also like losing everything in your life that pertains to that thing. So like, say it is drinking, you're giving up alcohol, but then you're also having to give up your friends that won't accept it. So it's like, that's double heartbreak here, you know? And you're going to doubt and wonder if you're making the right decision, but you are making the right decision, okay? And here you're doubting too with that 2 of Swords. And you're resisting, but you can choose you. Because that's something that a lot of people struggle with, is they feel like they can't choose themselves because of other people's expectations of them. And I'm here to tell you that it's of the utmost importance that you choose yourself. Okay, I have 2 advice cards for Aquarius, please. with that up on the roof, it's like, even in the beginning I said something about a party going on downstairs and you have to get away. Like, you can't take it anymore, you know? And so, like, everybody at the party, like, and I'm not saying this to be mean, but it's like, they didn't really realize, because they're all, you know, I'm just getting strongly this alcohol stuff, like, I don't know. I'm just getting a bad vibe. Aquarius, you're gonna be okay. Can I have one or two advice cards for Aquarius, please? Or however many you need to give me. Preferably no more than 4. Or 3, I mean. So you got 1. So Dolomite, it says stay strong in your faith, but it's just, to me, it's like, stay strong. Stay strong. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Yeah. And I'm not one that says you have to stay positive all the time. I don't believe that. I think, you know, experiencing a wide range of emotions is important and healthy. So even when you're in this 3 of Swords energy, that's okay. But in the back of your mind, it's important to know that no matter what you're going through currently, even if it's the bad bits, it's all going to be okay. Like, that used to be my life motto, is it all works out in the end. Because no matter what the end is, whatever the outcome is, it's okay. Because it's what's supposed to happen, and it's the only way to grow. So if you you know, quit drinking, but say this is like the 10th time you've tried to quit drinking, it doesn't matter. Like, it does matter all those previous 9 times, but each time you were learning something else. And so it's like, even though it wasn't okay, it didn't seem okay in that moment, everything works out in the end. It will be okay in the end. Okay, so ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you your confidence. Interesting. That's interesting, because it's like, while this could be a relationship, very much so, I'm not getting heavy, like, strong, masculine, feminine type energy. So it's interesting that it's coming out, because maybe that's what you need to do, is you need to balance those things in order to really be successful this time, because I feel like you are going to be successful this time. Like, this is your time. 27/27 when I said that. I don't know if that means something. But maybe that's your advice, is figuring out, like, am I too much in my masculine energy? Am I too much in my feminine energy? Do I flip-flop wildly between the two? You know, you need to, like, really reflect on those things and figure out how to make them even. And also, because you have temperance here, and then temperance was also on the bottom here the first time when strength came out. So it's like all about balance. So Aquarius, I hope this was helpful. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate any of your guides that came forward today, any of my guides that came forward today. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. And if you resonated with this, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.